Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. My name is Richard. We're back in the garage workshop area. Last week I picked up a new Kobalt 4.5-inch compound circular saw from my local Lowe's. They were running a special on this combo kit that you see here before us. Combo kit, the circular saw, the charger, and a 2 amp hour 24 volt DC battery, all for $119 at the time of the sale, which was last week, so we're in mid-July. For reference, this is a model KCCS124B03 compact circular saw. What I like about the circular saw, since it is compact, it weighs significantly less than my skill saw, which was a model 5280 15 amp corded circular saw. That was a 7.25 inch saw, which is great for framing and rough cutting. This saw that we have here, let me cross the screen. You'll notice this saw, when we take a look at it, the rotation is on the left side. This is a left-handed saw. I am a left-handed woodworker. So when we take a closer look at the plate right over here, well, we'll spin it around, see that the wide angle of the plate, that's going to be on the right side over here where the motor housing is. Got to keep that in mind. This does come with a port for your sawdust. You can hook this up to a vacuum. The port size on here is 1.25 inches. So you're going to need an adapter to connect that over to a shop vac. There are some dust extractor models that'll connect to 1.25 inch, or you may need an adapter. Check your hardware manual. So this bare tool by itself, picked up the battery combo kit. This is a 4.5-inch blade. The blade that comes with it is 24 teeth. It's not bad. I've tried it a few times. It will cut through a 2x4. So it will also cut through a 2x6. Okay. So one of the nice features that I found while using it, quick one-handed blade angle change. So we can go all the way from almost nothing down to a cut size of about 1.5 inches down there at the bottom. No problem. I'll be using this primarily to cut through sheet goods. So think 4x8 sheets of plywood, 3/4, half-inch, 1/4, and maybe some MDF as the projects call for. It's lightweight. It actually weighs less than 5 pounds. Compare that to, say, a full-size circular saw. That old-fashioned bad boy over here. The Skill 280. So you compare that to this guy, which weighs probably closer on the order of 8 to 9 pounds. So this is a bit more. This is a bit heavier, but this is a right-handed circular saw. The spinning blade is on the right-hand side. So it does take a little bit of a learning curve because I'm used to using this one. The dust shoots off on the right side. Along with the saw, it will also come with a saw fence, but it is teeny and tiny. I will include a link to the description of this video, a link over to the Honest Carpenter, where he shows how to make this 1,000 times better. And I'm in the process of doing that with these two little holes that I drilled in there. No demonstration today. I'll probably do a demonstration a little bit later. But what's nice about the battery-powered circular saw, as opposed to a corded circular saw, if you do have any kind of kickback or even do have any kind of binding, the motor will stop. So it's a built-in safety feature, which is nice. I'm learning to appreciate that, especially with the smaller blade, the lighter weight. You may be more tempted to be a little more wobbly in your cuts. When that happens, you can get binding, and when this binds up, the motor will actually stop. Great safety feature to have. And as always, read and understand your instructions. I'm new at the woodworking game, so I'm reading my instructions to understand how to use it. Important thing to understand about the arbor, this is a 3/8 inch arbor, and this is a reverse thread arbor. So per the instructions, per the little diagram that's on here, to loosen it up, you actually have to turn this nut to the right. Normal convention, righty-tighty, but since this is reverse thread, think natural gas and propane threads. When you turn it to the right, you will loosen it up. So make sure you have that good and snug by turning it to the left when you put your blade on there. Check your blades early, check your blade often. And the other thing that you want to be aware of, because this is a left-handed blade, if you're holding this saw in your left hand, the wide part of the shoe is going to be on the right side of the saw. And that's where you want your key pieces, your cutoff pieces over here, because this side is short. I've got no battery on here, so it will not power on. So I've got to get used to using the blade in a little bit of a different motion. And also the sawdust outfeed is over here. I've got to get hoses and adapters for that. So we're working on it. It's a work in progress. I have used this new circular saw a couple of times. I've used it to cut some thin material, half-inch plywood. Cuts just fine. I have no problem with that. I'm actually in the process of making my own straight edge or guide rail for it, just using plywood around the house. I think it'd be a great idea to use this with a guide rail if you have one. If you don't have one, again, I'll have in the link in the description instructions how to make one from The Honest Carpenter. You're just using some glue, some plywood, and some double-sided silicone tape. So, hope you enjoyed the video, and let's keep building. Bye.